Joe, my friend, look at you with the CFO Alliance swag.
Yeah, you know how to
I mean,
represent.
I know, I love it too. So, Joe, you are like a man amongst your people with your background, but now you have this title at Oracle NetSuite. What is that title again?
It is I'm the senior director of AI adoption.
Okay, but so that sounds intimidating. But then once we got you started talking in this session, you made us all feel really comfortable because most importantly, you're like a man on the journey with us.
That's right.
And that to me is so important because I think that also embodies Oracle NetSuite's approach. It's like in this with you and we're in it together. And I don't, what surprised you in this session? I mean, because it was really raw. It was a togetherness piece. It wasn't like, let us educate you. It was more important like, hey, this has to work both ways.
Yeah, that's right. Well, one, I felt very comfortable amongst accountants. You know, I'm an accountant. I like being
Which
at a
says something. Oracle NetSuite puts like the guy leading the AI, journey. It's an accountant doing
well,
it.
and I was, in 2012, I was one of the first accountants they hired as a sales engineer to sell NetSuite to accountants. And then Sam really had the idea to put me in this role because he knew that I could demystify AI for accountants because it isn't some barrier or some hump that you can't get over. You just need the sort of the light bulb to go off. So it was great to be amongst my peers talking
Yeah.
about all the experience that they've had with different customer implementations. It was great to layer in how AI is really moving, changing, yeah, there are new problems, but it's solving a lot of the old problems. And it was really enjoyable, being up there.
Yeah, Joe, you made it really personal too. And I feel like that's not just your approach. That is Oracle NetSuite's approach. And I think it's really important because there's so much noise. There's so much coming at us. I mean, you heard it today. And I think that you just said, take a moment and make it feel like you can digest it, but you can't digest something unless you know what it is.
Yeah, and Aaron said you got to meet people where they are,
Yeah.
right? You got to figure out how do I connect, right? And you don't connect. I mean, I get so many newsletters and videos, and they're
So many
45
people
minutes
telling
long.
us, subscribe to this, listen to that.
Yeah, and even I felt, I subscribed to a bunch of stuff, and then I just realized a lot of it's regurgitated stuff, a lot of it's generated by AI, a lot of it's overly verbose and very confusing, and it makes you feel like you're being left out of something,
Yeah,
you're
if I don't,
behind,
right.
and I think you kind of have to just break it down to that human element and figure out how do I connect with somebody because the thing about AI is it is a technology that you can adopt, that anybody can adopt. Just like anybody can learn to use a computer or anybody can learn a new skill. It's not like you have to learn, if you to code, you got to really spend a lot of time in school and you got to learn how to code and you got to learn computer language. To use AI, you need to know how to connect with the software, connect with the tool. You know how to prompt it and how to describe a problem and describe the data that you want to use to solve the problem. And so I think you do connect with AI like you would connect with a person. And I think when you can meet a person where they are, find a use case that makes sense to them and demystify it a little bit, then you get the light bulb to go off and then they can start to kind of go on that journey.
Well, we all still need a little help. We all still need a little comfort in knowing that somebody may provide that help to us. If somebody needs that help and wants that comfort from you, how can they find you? What's the best way to connect with you?
Well, certainly you can find me on LinkedIn, right? I mean, I'm on LinkedIn, but if you talk to your account manager at NetSuite or your customer success manager, they know how to get a hold of me. We have a great team. We are building our team to really scale so that there are more people like me that can connect with you. And this guy that works for me, Gabe, is incredible. He's taught me a lot that I know about AI. I've taught him a lot about connecting with customers, and we're trying to expand that so that we can scale it a little bit better, just beyond me. But I do think the best way to learn is to start to use it, to find a problem to solve, as basic as it might be, and then once that happens, then you can build off of that knowledge. And if you're already a NetSuite customer, you can connect it to Claude or ChatGPT in less than an hour. We have a prompt library that you can download for free that you can start to use these prompts. We've got all sorts of assets that you can leverage as well. So it is not.
You're giving us
It,
no excuses.
yeah, it's not expensive to adopt. It's not overly complex to adopt. You just got to take that first step, and get the ball rolling. And I think then it starts to build off each other.
Awesome. Well, look, I hope you'll be back with us again and make this as simple, but also as fluid as possible. I think that's the cool part.
Hey, if you have me back, I'll be back.
All right. And then we're going to hit a Birds game together too.
Go Birds.
All right,
E
go
A
Birds.
G L E S.
Awesome.
Well, you had a lot of Philly representation at this.
Man,
Yeah, it's
bring it
great.
with us.
Let's go.
Thanks, Joe.